Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is part 2 of this video series. In the last part, we just created our Angular project, and have had created a playlist for this ASP.NET Core identity. So we created a few APIs regarding the user management. We created sign up and login like that things. So as I promised that I will be creating the front end for these APIs that we had implemented. So the project has been started in the last video. If you have not seen this video, so what I have done, I have explained in the description as well, so you can see this video. So now we will continue the part 2, and beside of this I also have pushed this code on GitHub, and I make it as a public repository and will keep updating it whenever the one video is finished, and I will add the link of this GitHub repository link in the video description. And besides of that, also I have the GitHub link added in the this playlist, so you can go to my repository GitHub Salmanu, so then you will be finding this. Okay, now let's flip to the Visual Studio Code. As we have seen that I was getting this error in our previous video, so first I will be resolving this. So what was happening, whenever we try to run the command in the terminal, we were not able to run the command, but when we open the command prompt we were able to. So how you can resolve this, you'll have to go to the PowerShell, open the PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, open as a run as administrator, and you will have to write this command, get execution policy, and the next thing you will have to do is another command is this. Okay, then I'll press the Y. Maybe it's done now. Let's check it. ng-sub -o, and you see the error is no more longer exist here in the terminal. So I can run the command in the terminal as well. Alright, so our project is running now. Let's go to the browser. Okay, by default it is navigating to the home page. So we will be coding later for the authentication that it should be redirected to register login page if user is not login. Okay, but we'll do it later. Now let's see, the design does not looks very good. So making it interesting, we will implement the Bootstrap first to make the design good. So how we can do that, we'll have to flip to that, and we'll open another terminal, and in that terminal how we can install the Bootstrap, just write this command npm install bootstrap and press enter, and then it will install the Bootstrap in your project. You can make sure that your project has added the Bootstrap or not. It's like you have to see in the node module, there you will be finding a Bootstrap folder. Surely you will be finding C. That means your Bootstrap has been installed. So these are the file of the Bootstrap. Now we have to add this Bootstrap in the project. So how we can make use of it? So we will go to a file that name is as angular.json file. So where you can find this angular.json file is up right here. Okay, and here you will find the style this array, and we will be adding this piece of code, like we are adding the reference of from node module from the Bootstrap. There is a dist folder. In that folder we have a CSS, and there we have a bootstrap.min.css. So you can verify your path is correct or not. It will be surely correct. You see in the node module we have a folder name as Bootstrap. Here in that Bootstrap we have dist folder. Here the CSS. In the CSS we have bootstrap.min.css. You will find it. See, here is maybe the folder is there, min.css there. Okay, so this reference has been added. Same we'll have to go for the script as well. There is a style, There should be the script. See, the script is empty because the no jQuery, no other library has been added. So Bootstrap has some JavaScript library as well, so we will be adding it. This one I have added. So it looks like fine. Let's make it safe. Let's make it safe. And for checking the Bootstrap is working or not, we will add the class as btn dash success, and let's make it safe. And when I run the project, the Bootstrap is not working here. Even in the inspect element, when I go to the network, I cannot see the loaded file of the Bootstrap CSS. So I'll click OK. So we'll have to troubleshoot that what is the problem that Bootstrap is not working. Okay, for checking it, the Bootstrap, I will go to the CSS file, and this is the style.css, and we'll paste this command, that is bootstrap list and min.css. Let's make it safe. Check the browser now. Shift C, the Bootstrap is working now. Okay, now we can use it. Let's change the form and make the design good. Okay, I have changed this design, and for the template for making of your for your practice, I will provide you this design in a separate folder outside the source. Open folder, find in folder, oh sorry, reveal in file folder, this. So I will pasting this design as outside here. No, I cannot. This is the repository. I will create a separate, which will not be the part of this project. Okay, HTML template. Okay, here I will create a txt file, so that will no longer be the sign up. So you guys can take from here sign up template. From here you can take this design. So this will be the txt file, will not be executing. Okay, and I will do the commit for that. So you don't have to worry about the HTML. You can do by yourself, or you can copy the same from this file folder I have added, and I will do the commit for that. And for checking this project, I also run my this web API project, and now I will be going to the design. What my design look like this. Okay, now let's check the sign up. When I click the sign up, what is happening? Let's see in the close console. Sign up. Okay, it's giving some error, 500 error. Okay, but it's calling the API. That means everything is fine. The error is something from the server side. Okay, we'll not have to worry because we will be seeing in the API thing. So front end is fine. Okay, I know what would be their problem because this user already exists. We can check the message from here. What is the message? HTTP failure localhost 500 error. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, I added the debugger for checking it. Now let's sign up it again. Click on the sign up. It's coming up. Oh, the debugger is not getting it. Okay, now the again check Salman Masood developer@gmail.com. Okay, use the same username and email. Now password @1234. Sign up, and when I click the okay, now it's fine. Okay, the email service, I don't want to make use of it. Let's come here and make it run. Continue. Now you will see a successful message. Okay, user has been created in the database. So from now we have to show some message, or we have to disappear this form and show the message something else. Okay, now when I see this message user created, it does not look like appropriate from the backend, and I will not be using any message from the front end, will not be writing any custom message or hard-coded message. All the message will be coming from the backend, so that will be the good practice. Okay, so when I click the sign up, as we know, when we do the sign up, what will be happening, an email was be going to the user with a link, so the user can verify his account. So this was a mandatory in our API, but the message is not correct. It looks like only user is created, now you can go and do the login. So we'll have to customize this message. So when I go to the code, you see this is the gap between the front end and the back end. So this is the real scenario when we do the project. So the back end and the front end teams meet and they decide, okay, what to do and what not to do. So for now, I'm the same person who is doing back end and the front end, the same, the conflict between me, my back end personality and the front end personality is collaborating. And now the front end is saying, okay, this message is not appropriate and I don't want to do the hard coded, go and change your back end. So this can be the conflict in the real life. So the back end developer can, could be angry for that changes, but okay, but the front end developer is right for now. Okay, as I told you, there are the lots of things to refactor, because for the keeping your project good and with a good practice, you have to do the you have to suffer a lot. So for now, if I see this error user created is coming from this method go to implementation, and if I check, maybe this is sending something from here. Okay, see user created, and we want to send the email as well. Now what this, when the email is being sent, what is it there? Go to implementation, it's void, we'll have to change it. We'll have to send a string message. Now let's make it as string. This is not a big change, I can make it. I will go back to the implementation and I will be getting error. You will be seeing when I will change it as a string. Okay, now here send email is still giving me the error. Why is it still giving me the error? Create email message and send email. Send is also white. It's giving me the error. What is the error? Let's check. Not all code. Okay, it's saying that you're not returning anything. Return. Okay, now we'll have to return something, but I will not be using the magic string. I will be going to the project. So beside of the backend, I'm also doing the front end. So you should have to see my both of the playlist so that you can learn this. In the model folder, let's not do in the model. Let's add a folder as for the constants. In the constant folder, I will be adding a class that will have all the messages, so I can give it to the business analyst. Okay, these are the list of the message. If I do not maintain my project, I will be using all the messages in the controller, in the method, so it will be very difficult for me to giving them. When someone asks me, okay, the business analyst or the project manager asks me, okay, what are the success and failure message that we have been used in the project, so that will be valid problem and very very hectic for the developer, so you will have to change it. So now, okay, message.cs. So guys, here is the class, and we'll make it as a static better, and let's add a string message. Public static string, and this will be email send email success message. Success equals to email sent successfully. Okay, okay, but this will not be appropriate, better to create a method that will take an input and will return this message. Okay, to whom the message is being returned, email is being sent. Make it as one liner, and we'll have to remove this return. Okay, now this is saying, okay, get email success message. You have to provide the email address and this. Now we can use this message. Now go back, email service. You'll have to go to the implementation. Here you will have to return, okay, message dot, there is a method. Where is this message coming from? Message email. There is also a message. It is in the service. Okay, this will be the problem. Okay. We'll have to change the name, or maybe have to add the reference for this. Constant dot message. Better to change the name because this will be the conflict. So I will be renaming it as a response message. Response messages. No, this will be fine. Copy, and let's copy this, come to the email service and paste it. Control period, it will go to the suggestion. Okay. The biggest mistake I have made is that this email service in the service, and I'm doing in the okay, that was a problem. I make it here. Just go back there, and I didn't see the project. And okay, sometimes these things happen. Let's paste it over here in the constant, and you will have to change the as service. Now let's find response message. Okay, email. That is why I was thinking why it's not giving me the suggestion. Now it's fine. Response dot this, and here you will have to pass the email. Message dot email to whom you are sending. Okay. But the problem is for this too, there are lots of, because generic, so we have a multiple email recipient. We'll have to make it like something else. Now we can do like this and remove this. So this will be appending all the emails, and we can do some alternate for this code to replace this loop of things in this one liner of code. It's saying it does not exist. Sorry, the spelling was wrong. No, it's fine. It will be returning okay, to whom the message was sent. Let's make it safe and go back there. Okay, everything is fine. And go back to the user management, create token, authentication control. Here now you will be getting a message var response message equals to this user created, and we'll appending this some space. Let's do like this message some space, and then this message response message. Now let's make it save and now try. Now you see when I run the project, it's sending me the message user created email sent successfully to the email this. Okay, so the front end developer can refactor, or we can do this further more better, but the message looks fine now. Okay, so the video is getting longer and I have to refactor the backend as well. So but the video is very worth it. We only install and the bootstrap on the front end and just make some refactoration on the backend according to the message. So I hope you like the video. If you like the video and want me to continue this video series, so please like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Till like, take care. Love.